show you how to make a snowflake like this. I know it's not perfect, but when you make one, it probably will be. And what you need is 6 pieces of paper cut into squares like this, some Scotch tape, a glue stick, pencil, and scissors. Okay, and then we're going to start off by folding a piece of paper, the square, in half to make a triangle like this. And then you're going to fold it again and make it into a smaller triangle. And then, when you have your triangle, you notice that there are 2 folded open sides and a crease. What you're going to do is take your pencil and, starting from the open side, mark each a little dash mark about equidistant from each other, depending on how fine you want to make your snowflake. So let's say I want to make 7 sections. I'm going to make 6 lines. So 4, 5, 6. And then for later on, you want to make sure that when you cut the rest of the squares, that each of the ones are equidistant and they have the same number of sections. Otherwise, it will be uneven. And since you know it's from the open side, you're going to start cutting and make sure that it doesn't, you don't totally cut off the thing, you like leave it about ½ an inch away. So it's going to be like this.
So you're cutting from the short open side
Yep.
over to the closed side.
Yep.
And you're not cutting all the way to the edge.
Nope.
And the other 5 squares should be cut identically. So you'll
Yep.
have 6 that match at the end.
And you just want to leave about ½ an inch from the way. So, just be like that. And what you're going to notice is that as you keep cutting, it gets a little shorter.
Yeah, I can see it's like a diagonal as you get towards the tip.
What's this one? So when you're done with your first square, it should look something like this. And then what you're going to do is open it up so it's back to a square. And it should look something like this with little creases, cuts on both sides. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your pencil, put it in the middle, and then wrap the smallest side around it like this.
The smallest little cuts in the middle.
Yep.
Let me see. You fold it towards
Like
each
that.
other right over the
Yep.
pencil to get a nice round shape with the
Yep.
paper in the middle.
And make sure to cut it like so you can do it a little easier. And then I'm just going to take a little piece.
Take a small piece of tape and secure that loop. All right.
And show something like this.
Okay.
So, make sure your tape doesn't stick to the pencil because you have to take it out like this.
Okay.
And
so
if you have extra time, then maybe what you can do is use glue so it's easier, and you just need to like hold it down for a little while.
So I noticed you flipped the paper over.
Yeah, you need to flip it over because the end product is supposed to look like this, just a preview. And then you flip it over and you do the exact same thing.
No pencil this time?
No, because you have already gotten the shape. You take a little piece of tape and you just put it on there. And just try to make sure that this corner reaches this edge.
Okay.
And then you're just going to keep flipping and doing it like this.
All right. So you flip it back and forth probably 7 times since you have 7 sections. And you keep folding them over and using little pieces of tape. Okay, and then when you're done with each section, it looks like that.
Yep.
Okay, so then when you have all 6 of your squares finished, you'll have 6 of these, and it's time to connect them into your snowflake shape. Can you show us how to connect the 6 pieces together?
Okay, so you have 3 of these, and notice that there's an outer edge.
Let me zoom in on that.
Notice
Okay.
that there's an outer edge and an inner edge.
Okay.
What you want to do is when you might want to lay your snowflake down and make sure that the outer edge points to the left every time. So you're going to have it like this and like this.
Okay,
so
so
it's going to be the outer edge to the inner edge and the outer edge to the inner edge.
okay.
And then you're just going to use a piece of tape or a piece of glue, whatever.
Could you staple at this point if you wanted to?
You could staple it if you want. The only thing is it might be a little hard to get it in there.
Okay.
So I would advise that you either use tape or glue. I usually prefer tape, but
So maybe like a little tape loop.
yep.
Okay, so you're connecting the 6 pieces in the middle.
And what you want to make sure is that you only connect 3 at a time. So when I'm done with this, it's going to be like that. And then you secure them on the bottom, on the bottom like this. And this is where you can staple it because it's easier to do that.
Okay.
And then it's going to look like that.
Will you show us how to staple it?
Mm-hmm. You can tape, glue, staple, whatever you want.
So then you would do the other 3 pieces,
Exactly.
and then you would staple all 6 together.
Exactly.
And then when you're finished,
It
you've
looks
got a
like
full snowflake that looks like that. Okay.
And you can vary your paper sizes as much as you want. It doesn't have to be as big as this. You can make it smaller, but make sure that it's not too small that you can't cut easily.
So maybe a 4-inch by 4-inch square might be the smallest size to comfortably work with.
3-inch by 3-inch works too.
3-inch by 3-inch. So as long as you have 6 squares of equal size, they can be any color. Okay. Well, great. Thank you very much.